I keep hearing on YouTube, open worlds are too big, but is that really the case? Honestly, I think the core issue lies somewhere else entirely. Open worlds are too big is a catchy title, sure, but what do most people actually mean when they say it? First, the distance between missions is too long, and second, there's nothing really happening in between. So, wait, the distance is too long? The longer the walk, the more boring the game. Or so the theory goes. But is that even true? Like in F1, for example, I actually prefer short races. But my buddy, he loves those long tracks with fewer laps. The journey itself is almost the challenge. Mess up once and all the work from the last few minutes gone. The longer the path, the bigger the fear of failure. And that kind of tension isn't for everyone, okay? But you definitely can't say longer equals more boring. And okay, F1 is not an open world, so let's switch to Red Dead Redemption. This right here are 100 meters on foot in Red Dead Redemption. At night. Okay, don't worry, I won't show the whole thing. That would be way too boring, nobody does that without the horse anyway. So let's try 100 meters in another open world. Yeah, finally home. Oh, I love that view. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doesn't anyone ever say Minecraft's almost infinite world is too big? I mean, maybe you could argue that it eventually gets boring, like when even creepers at night don't scare you anymore. Or you think they don't. Oh no. Let's try a quick experiment. When people say open world, GTA is always in the mix. But what if GTA 5 had the exact same map? No online mode, only 3 or 4 main missions, and then that's it. The world would feel almost untouched, side quests barely explored, and there still be so much to discover. And nobody would say, "Oh, this ride into the sunset is way too long." I still remember riding through the prairie or the frozen mountains in Red Dead 2, amazing game, but eventually, yeah, even horseback riding gets old. Or riding into the sunset in GTA, or long races in F1 when you're 3 miles ahead of everyone else and not even Moses could part your wind from you anymore. 100 meters in Red Dead aren't too long. They're just 100 meters. But the thing is, they're boring as hell after some time in the game. Travel between missions shouldn't be mindless W key pressing. This is how I flew the helicopter to my bunker in GTA, just because I didn't feel like holding W for 3 minutes, and instead of landing, I would just bail out midair. Which is stupid, really, because landing is actual fun. I could have even gotten better at it, like back in squad. Good times. But at some point the hype is gone. You've seen it all, you've cracked the mechanics, and the magic of the graphics faded. All that's left, another 100 meters of holding W. The solution? Make the journey more interesting. Give us more to discover. And yes, devs only have so much time before release. So why not just make the map smaller if they can fill it with cool stuff? Well, yeah, sure. But fill with more laughs, more wonder, more stuff to explore. That takes work. And we know from behind the scenes that devs already pull all-nighters. But maybe instead of stuffing in another side quest, why not give us a mini gear shift system, a nitro boost, some fun little mini games. Stick to the traffic rules, or corrupt cops behind you give you a 5-star wanted level instantly, or if you spot 3 shooting stars in a row, your horse get a speed buff, or at least give me a menu with 4 or 5 different pet animations for my horse. Maybe a grooming minigame? I don't know. And sure, maybe that comes at the cost of 1 or 2 side quests, but if it makes traveling in general more fun, worth it. And yes, GTA and Red Dead do try as hard as almost no other game, but tanks, super fast cars, submarines, jets, weird flying things, and cool side missions and stories. But even then, it often ends up being just hold W for another 100 meters. And after so much time, I really cannot play those parts with fascination anymore. Where's my magnet? Making open world traversal interesting isn't easy. It's fucking hard. But with the same resources, used just a bit differently, it could be amazing. If the journey is the game, then the world can't ever be too big. Alright, now come here. Stay smooth and human. Your Udo.